Go. Hi, I'm with Mark Richardson, who's our ops manager. How are you today, Mark?
I'm good. Yeah,
Yeah. Good. You
yeah,
ready to be grilled by me?
I think so. Bit
Brilliant.
nervous, but
Bit
hey.
nervous. Just relax. It's only me. So we've been asking people to share a little bit about what they think God is doing at this time and what God's been doing in them, but also what God's been saying to Burlington. So why don't you begin by just sharing what you've seen God doing over the past 4 months now in the life of Burlington?
Yeah, okay. Well, so my kind of keyword for this whole experience with COVID-19 has been community, I
Mm.
think. So for Burlington, we seem to have been quite well prepared for this with all this shift to missional community focused ideas and things. And so it feels like someone's telling us that this was the right thing to do all those years ago, move into this way of thinking, which I'm finding quite helpful.
Mm.
Um, and it also feels to me like we've been challenged as members of Burlington to think more about our more local community. So
Mm.
not just the community around the church, but the community around where we actually live, our actual houses, I think, just because we can't get to the buildings as easily. Um, so so it's all felt quite natural, I think, to all of us really, or to us certainly, to reach out to our neighbours. It's given us
Mm.
lots of reasons to talk to our neighbours, some of which I've never spoken to before. Um, and so we've built up a little community, as many other sort of streets have done. We've been sharing food and medicine and DVDs and clothes and all sorts of stuff. And more importantly, we're just talking to each other more, sharing stuff. Has been brilliant, really.
Mm.
Um, but one other thing, we've had to get up to speed very quickly with all this online streaming stuff and Zoom calls and recording and all of this kind of
Mm.
thing, which we've never really done quite to this extent before. So that's sort of stretched me, made me had to research quite a lot and also train other people.
Mm.
Done lots of support phone calls with various members of Burlington as to how to stream Facebook and how to go onto Zoom calls
Mm.
and all of that sort of stuff. So that's all stretched my technical skills quite a bit.
Yeah, brilliant. And I know I speak on the behalf of many who say thank you for that, because I know lots of people have been in touch for the tech support, how to get involved in Zoom calls, through to, oh my goodness, how does Facebook Live work? So I know a lot of people would like to thank you for that, but also just the kind of technology it takes for us to put together services on a Sunday and stuff. I know you've been behind all of that. So massive thank you for that. And I know God's been so at work on the way the Sundays have worked, especially. So yeah, it's really good to have you involved in that, and the community aspect as well. I mean, that seems to have been a theme that a lot of us are bringing out on this. Why don't you tell us about what you guys did on Easter Sunday? You had a special singing thing going on, which was really good. Why don't you just share about that?
Special singing thing, I've
Didn't you
forgotten
sing
completely.
Amazing Grace?
Oh yeah, we did try to sing that. So we all went outside, all of our neighbours, and it was just after the big clap for the NHS that we were doing was it Thursday evening?
Yeah.
So as it was a special day, we decided to try Amazing Grace. So a few people brought out instruments. We had there was a clarinet, and a
Amazing.
guitar. And then our next door neighbour is the minister of Caldwell Hall Baptist Church as well, so he led it, and we all joined in and sang Amazing Grace at the tops of our
Brilliant.
voices, and it was amazing how many neighbours joined in. Neighbours that do not go to church or have
Amazing.
never sort of done any of that sort of thing before. So yeah, it was really
Brilliant.
good.
Brilliant. I mean, so it sounds like God's been at work in your community significantly. So that's really great. Why don't we move on to the second question, which is a bit more personal? What's God been doing in and through you, Mark, over the last couple of months?
Well, for me personally, I think it's just given me lots more time and quality time, really, to spend with my family, my children. I've had some lovely times with the children, just not just as a whole family together, but also individually. Had a bit of time to play PlayStation with Jonah and sit down with the girls and do little sort of things here and there. and we've got into these some really good rhythms. So we're now eating together every single meal time, which we were trying to do as much as possible before, but it's so much easier when you're all in the house all the time. And then every day after lunch, we would go for our outdoor time, and we found some amazing new places to walk to and visit, and now restrictions are lifting a little bit. We're going further and further afield, and we're finding all these new places, and yeah, it's been really good. And the kids have also started cooking for us several times a day, which is quite nice. We've never had that before, really. And we've also started a new routine where after dinner every day we have a housework half hour. We all divide up and each do a different part of the house for half an hour, just to give the kids some idea of what happens in the house when they're sort of studying away in their bedrooms or whatever. So yeah, it's been really good.
Oh, wonderful. So a time where you've kind of stretched into some new routines and rhythms, but mostly dug in deep together. How special is that? That's so significant. Brilliant. Well, thank you, Mark. Really great to hear how you've been doing, what's been important to you over this time. As we've done before, why don't you like, share and comment on this Facebook stream, and just sort of say if anything struck you about what God was doing, whether Mark's made you think about something that God's done in your life as well. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much, Mark.
Thank you.